So I want to be talking about how we can use AI, let me say AI extension to create our Fiverr gigs more faster, and the AI will actually like be able to do more research in a short period of time to use in our gig keyword and stuff like that. So this is actually more like a GitHub repository, though. And this is actually where it was coded, but it is in form of a GitHub repository. So I'm not actually the originator. I just picked the raw code and you know I had like the ability to make real time research. The I will add new jobs that works better for us and other things like the free grok and the Cloud AI stuff. So here is the repository where the AI is being hosted, because this is where we come to download it. So you have the AI backend, which is before it was Grok only, and I was able to turn it to Cloud and the free Grok. So I was able to increase the writing quality, add more. So when the owner created it, it was just the LLM, the local LLM that was trained. So yeah, and it has been hosted back since 2019. So you can't tell me that the same keywords and the same LLM, the same search terms that were used back then will still be used. So I was able to add the ability to do live market research and pull the time data to use. So about the gig description, I was able to do the same, and the gig image, I was though I added the OpenAI to be able to generate image directly, but I have to remove it later based on the Fiverr this thing, so they won't be able to detect and stuff like that. So right now, when you click on the generate image, it will just give you the prompt. You go to ChatGPT and just paste it in directly, and you get the result needed. So yeah, third party members. So I was able to fix the temperature too, because of the rate limit, add some features, and basically, so the basic installation, it is in form of a Chrome extension. So you have to just go to the Chrome extension on developer mode and click on load or pack after you downloaded the zip file. So this is where the zip file will be downloaded. You click on code, and you come to the download zip option, and you just download it. See, let me click on it and you see. So you can see that it's already downloaded. So I've downloaded it 3 times before. So after downloading, you just click on open the file. You open the file on file manager, and you click on Fiverr. You click on it, and after clicking on it, like, you extract it. You see, this is where I extract. This is once I've extracted, just right click on it. You see the option of extract. So it might not look like this on your PC, because this is another OS entirely. So but you shall know how to extract a zip file. So after extracting, you go to your the Fiverr that you want to use. I'll just make use of this new Fiverr account. So you make use of this Fiverr, you click on this extension option, and you click on manage extension. So when we get here, this is the one that I was using. So let me just quickly remove it. So I will click on developer mode. If developer mode is off, it won't show any option, so you have to turn it on by yourself. After turning it on, you just click on load unpacked, and wait, let me go back. So this is how the file. So you open the file that you extracted, not the actual zip file. Just open the file that you extracted, open it again, and when you get to the place that they show the data icons, the background just JS, you click on select. After selecting, and you have so you see the extension, the option of the Brainbox AI gig. So the next thing, let's just click here and pin it up. So after pinning it, let's click on it and see what's inside. So you have the setup will be you input your full name, your country. So let me follow the process. My name Hamza Dewale. My years of experience, let me say 3 years. Country Nigeria. We profile niche. Let me say Shopify expert and AI experts and what else? We have the AI experts and say automation experts. So after doing that, you click on save so that it will lock in the profile and stuff like that, and you make sure the though it's automatically enabled, but you can make sure it's enabled, the enable of Fiverr and the live market research option. So the next thing, which is what will power it, that will not make it use the local LLM and the stuff like that. So you have to, like, either if you have about $5, you can get the Anthropic Cloud API key. It's a small better, and pay some things always. And Cloud is literally the best outside right now. And but if you don't have more than the $5 to get the Cloud API key to add, you can easily come to the, you see. So I click on the get free key. So you come if you are, this is the one I used yesterday, you can see the key. So if your account, if you haven't created a Grok account already, when you click on the get free this thing, it will come here, it will take you to the, like, the landing page. You create an account and you get the account. When you create the account, this is how the interface of the account is. So you see the option for API keys here. So when you get in, you can easily click on create API key and create your own key. So I click on create API key. Let me just give you the name Fiverr 2. So success, it will be after success, just click on submit. Yeah, so I submitted and they give me the API key. So you must make sure you copy it, because you can only see it once in your lifetime from this place, unless you delete and create another one. So I have to delete the first one so it won't leak, because if your API key leak, they can easily use your free this thing. So never leak your API key. So go back to the extension, click on AI provider, and paste the key. And after pasting, you save. After saving, make sure to click on this test and see if the connection is okay, to ensure that the API key is correct. So after that, you come here, you click on the Grok first free if you don't have the provider. Though if you mistakenly leave it on, it will still fall back here automatically. I've set it to fall back automatically in case you don't have the actual API key. So now we have gotten all we needed. The only thing needed now is to go to the Fiverr gigs and click on create new gig. So for reference, let's see, I'll be using let me say I'll be using logo design as reference. So let me click on, you paste the like the niche that you want to create. You can see website, site, online page. So I'll just do logo design. So after clicking on the logo design, you click on this refresh button to be, so after when you click on this, what will happen is that it will use your Fiverr, like the session of the Fiverr. So you know that when you want to create gig, you have to like do research. If you want to create gig on ourselves, we do research through gigs. So this is like the same thing that the AI will do. So when I click on it, it says, yeah, you see, it goes to the Fiverr dashboard, and like you can see, it showed the option that it's search for about 60 gigs and look at the marketing price and discover that the average price is around $20. So after it's refreshed, it locks in the data and use it to create our Fiverr account. So just step by step. The first step, click on generate title. See, it will write out the actual title of the, like the private title, based on what it sees on the Fiverr. So if you want to actually like do another type of this thing, you can click on generate title again. If you don't like the way it writes it, so if you like reform the this thing. So I'll choose logo design. Sure. So why you choose the Adobe Illustrator is like one of is like what is currently ranking. Maybe if you want to do Canva, you can add like Canva logo design instead. But based on the leading market right now, Adobe Illustrators logo designer are the best out there. So that's why it's choose the Adobe Illustrator. So after choosing logo design, you follow the normal procedure, the signature. So let me just choose modern. The logo type will be more like, let me say more like pictorial. The file format JPG, AI, or let's just choose them all, and SVG. So come to generate tags, it write out some of the tags it's actually found when it was doing the research on the gigs. So you can see it's writing out the tags and stuff like that. So after that is done, you click on this and let's save and continue to the actual next step. So the next step, or which I think the scope and pricing. So we just click on generate packages. It writes out the basic, the basic thing and the basic price people are selling it. So it won't be like you are selling less, and it won't be like you are the highest that is selling in the market right now. So let's just give it some time to like finish and stuff like that. Yes. So I can also actually confirm that $15 is the price that people are selling at the moment. Okay, the standard package. Sometimes I'm happy, sometimes I'm sad. Okay. So it will be done soon. I think it's done. So we have to fill the rest by ourselves. So we just enter is, let me say, 2 days here, 2 day here, and 1 day here. So the divisions more like 1, 3, and like 5. Sure. So number of concepts, we have 1 concept, let's say 2 concepts, and like 5 concepts. Logo transparency, we can double that for vector file, double one, printable file, 3D mockup, source file, social media kit. So let's turn this off so that we can speed up the processor. I don't know if some people actually use them, but I'll just turn it off to speed up the process. So click on save and continue. So coming to the gig description, just click on generate description. So you get a professional logo, business owner, you need clinical can develop, why choose me, blah blah stuff. So it's like the basic, it's write it in very simple and not AI looking and stuff like that. So you can actually tweak it and add your own. So you come to the generate FAQs. After clicking on the generate FAQs, it will write out the FAQ, the basic FAQ that is found when doing its research. So it's the reason our actions allow it to like paste it and make things faster, but I have to set it like to type it one by one so it will look more like it will not be able they will not be able to differentiate between maybe is human being that is typing or is actually AI that is creating the gig. So that is actually, you can see sometimes it even intentionally make mistake, clean it and rewrite, because Fiverr account can actually monitor every process. They know we are using VPN. They know that this name you use does not match the ID. They know that this payment you use does not match. So they actually know a lot of things. They are just waiting for a day to, maybe when you have like $1,000 on the Fiverr, they can now fall back to all the sins that you've commit and now take their revenge. So don't think don't think maybe you are able to fool Fiverr with using VPN 247. The VPN provider actually show their name. If you go and maybe if you connect to a VPN and go to like check your IP address, you see it will show that the more like if you use like Glo, you see there that you are using global.com. So that's the same thing as VPN. You are using tunnel VPN, you see the option that maybe the source or it is connected from tunnel Kinika company. So they can actually know that this guy is connected to a VPN and not actually his or actual IP address and stuff like that. So the FAQ is done. Let's click on save and continue. So here is the add new question option. You add the question, just click on generate requirements. So it asks what type of logo are you looking for, what type of, so it's add the question that is found most people using, most people that like the 460 gigs. If you are looking to get like if you are looking to get actual order, you have to be in the first 60 gigs. So it will look into what the first 60 gigs are doing and actually help you restructure. So it will not be like you are copying people gigs. So it will restructure and learn from the 60 gigs it found and get data from them and fill it. So you two will have the chance to rank higher into those 60 gig people. So click on save and continue. So here is the service gallery option. So you can see the generate image prompt here. So before I added the option to generate the image directly and put it in, but sometimes Fiverr used to change where the actual how will I say, the actual attachment is being placed to avoid both and stuff. So I use the generate image prompt option. So once it generates the prompt, it copy it directly to your clipboard. So what you do now is like you go into let's say you come here, let's add new chart directly. So after adding the new chart, you just come and Ctrl V and paste the prompt and click on enter here. So it will generate the image directly, no need to tweak anything or add this thing. And I had like around 25 prompt that you can join together. So it will not like be the style that the gig image style that this person is getting is what the other person will get. So it's actually being worked on a lot. So it's not like, more like, it's not the LLM, the local LLM type that will just give everything almost the same thing or the thing is being traded on. So let's wait till the image is done generating. So it's almost done, sure. Yeah, so you can see the style. Let me show you the style so you can see it gives different style. Let me open my file manager. You can see the pictures. You can see that this is another entirely different style. You can see this is another style. So you are guaranteed to get different style and almost perfect. So you can just, if you want to add your own image, you can just tell ChatGPT like change the model in this image to your own version, and you can see this is clean. You can't tell that this is not actually designed by a woman. Maybe when you like want to brag about it, this is just basic thing that you can design on Canva. Glow effects, the woman is glow effect, the text and the etc button is the glow effect and stuff like that. So it's basic. You can't tell it's AI as well, because I think you can actually tell before when we were still using the first model of the ChatGPT, but since they have upgraded the model, there is no difference between what AI does and what human being does since then. So click on this browse. But before we put it in, always make sure to rename it. Though they have, it might not cause any issue anymore, but I'll see advise us to rename it, change it to logo design. And after renaming, you click on it and open it. So you can actually generate 2 or more image prompts if you want to like actually stuff it up with stuff like that. So you can add the rest, but I'll just speed it up. To speed this video up, I'll just do this once only. So I'll click on save and continue. Okay, add tags, more terms about my service, logo, 3D logo, design logo. So this is actually my first time creating logo design gig, so I don't know how you people do it. So I'll just add, okay, content tag at most. So I'm just using this one as Kenisha. I'm using it as sample. So click on save and continue. So just like that, the gig is done. So we just publish the gig and our gig is actually live for business in under few minutes without doing research. And so AI will do everything in under a few seconds for us. So like you should understand the process now. Go to like the GitHub repository. I will add the link to this video. You go there and you like click on the code and download the repository, the Fiverr AI. Download the repository. So download it, extract the zip file. So and one last thing is that I'll also try to make some more changes and this thing, so you can actually like come back here once in a week to download new files, new version. You can see these changes was made around yesterday, stuff like that. So if you come back and see that maybe new changes have been made and stuff like, so you can try to download, because I'll be trying to make some more amendments, trying to make it scale up, maybe go up to 100 gigs, look into their gig description and make some research on its own. So that's basically how we can use this tool to like create a Fiverr account in under few minutes at most. Even if it is, even let me say it's because of this video that it's actually take this long. If I'm to do it on my own, I should be done with about 2 to 3 gigs in under that 20 to 30 minutes. And it's also I will also be making the version that can help us to create the account from scratch. So I actually have some around 4-5 hours with it, with this AI, but I actually showed one here. I think there's one more around here. You can see Fiverr.com. So I actually show one in this video, which is the recent one I created. So that, let me say, basically that's the end of the video. And if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section and I will add the link to the GitHub repository. So